My next guest is coming off a huge win over Thomas Almeida this past weekend at UFC Fight Night on October 17th. It is Jonathan the Dragon Martinez back here on the program. Jonathan, how's it going?
It's going good, and you?
It's going well, but I did not pick up a big win on short notice in the bantamweight division. Congratulations, man. Let's start first with how this fight came together, because it didn't seem like you had a lot of notice. We heard that Alejandro Perez was out of the fight, and you got inserted in. How much notice did you have for the fight?
I think 8 days, I think.
Okay.
8 days or 9 days. I think my coach called me. I think it was 3 a.m. when he called me.
Okay. Which can either be a really good sign or a really bad sign. Thankfully, it was a fight announcement and not some emergency, right? So
yeah, I was just like, hello, and I was like half asleep, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big opportunity to fight Thomas Almeida, I said, yeah, man, that's a big name, and, since he's barely started, I always look up to him, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, man, this kid, he's going to be a champ one day, and, and I was happy to fight him,
Yeah, no, huge opportunity. And what's so crazy, too, is it's not like you're going to fight in Vegas. You had to go all the way to Fight Island. Like, travel-wise and everything, how crazy was that, trying to get everything organized to fly over there?
It was crazy because I think I flew out that Friday, that day when they told me, and I went to Vegas, and they sent me back. They sent me back to Colorado because I guess they were going to switch the schedule and stuff. I mean, to switch the fight at the 17th.
Okay.
I was supposed to fight on the 10th, I think. Yeah, the 10th. And they sent me back to Colorado and told me, hey, you're going to fight him the 17th now. So I was like, oh, okay, So I had to leave back Wednesday. It was pretty weird and stuff.
That's nuts. Yeah, a lot of travel time heading in there. Now, when you accepted the fight, were you already in Colorado at that point, or were you back home in Texas?
Yeah, I was in Colorado already.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't sure what type of camp you had leading in. I know you're always training, but yeah, it's still that's crazy to be able to take a fight like that. So you get to Fight Island, you fight Thomas Almeida. What's going through your head? Because short notice fights, you don't get a lot of time to prepare for guys. I know you're familiar with Almeida, but what was the game plan heading in?
Man, just pretty much my coach told me just do me. Just go in there and fight how you always fight. I always pretty much show up all the time every time I fight. So. And I was really excited to fight him, so I didn't want to get too real excited, but yeah, I was excited. Yeah,
and I'm sure the fight being at featherweight helped too, because all that travel time trying to cut weight, that would have been a nightmare, right? So that's good that you had the extra. Like at that point when you knew that you didn't have to make the 135 limit, did the confidence level go up? Because that's just something you don't even have to worry about in the fight.
Yeah, it was up here. I think a week of the fight, I think I was about 7 pounds or 6 pounds.
Okay.
But it was pretty good.
Crazy. Anything about you surprise? Anything about him as an opponent surprise you? And the only reason I say that is because we haven't seen him in 2 years. So was there something that he did in the fight that you weren't expecting?
When he shot in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I was just because I never seen that. I thought it was gonna be like a stand up, but I'm really good at defending the takedown and stuff like that, so I wasn't really worried about it.
And obviously get to celebrate after a big win like that. What's going through your head? Because you don't have to worry about any controversy or anything. Like the judges gave you the scorecard, there wasn't any issues there. So you must have been pretty thrilled after getting that win.
Yeah, I was good. I was excited. I still got nervous a little bit. Went to the decision. I was like, oh. Shit.
Still having flashbacks to the Uhl fight, and you're thankfully I'm not in Texas right now, right? So
yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's cool. Is this the most satisfying victory of your career? Just with the fact, like you said, you looked up to him. I'd say this is probably the biggest name you fought in your career. Would you say this was the most satisfying? You've had some good highlight reel wins, but fighting a guy in Thomas Almeida, that's a pretty nice name to have on the resume.
Yeah, man, it was pretty much one of the big names and stuff. And
yeah. Okay, well that's great to hear. And then in terms of the performance itself, do you feel like this reminded people just how good of a bantamweight you are? Because oftentimes we heard with the Frankie Saenz fight, oh well, he missed weight and then he won the fight that way. Like there was all these criticisms, and then obviously the fight against Uhl, which didn't go your way. Do you feel like this was finally a clean performance where no one could really criticize you about it?
Yeah, and then too I guess a lot of people don't even know who I am. I just want people to know who I am. Hopefully now, this guy just beat Almeida, give me some credit at least. I'm always the underdog too, so I'm just
yeah, that piss you off, seeing that?
Yeah, it does. It pisses me off. It's man.
Because I figured you would have been the favorite just because of the fact that you've been way more active than he has. I mean, 2 years is a long time. I know he's not an old guy, but still, that's a pretty long layoff to head into a fight on.
Yeah, when I check because I always look on YouTube and stuff, see what people say about me, and say, a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, he's gonna lose," and I'm just, damn man, like this guy's been out for 2 years, and like give me some credit.
Yeah. No, it's great to see you get the win there. Any feedback from the UFC so far? They must have been really happy to see you get that win, especially on short notice.
Yeah, no, they're happy and stuff, and hopefully I try to get in the back end in December. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And any opponents in mind? I mean, this is a big win for you on the resume, like I mentioned.
Man.
I mean,
I like to fight. I like to fight one guy, but I don't know. I think my teammate was supposed to fight him, Luke Sanders.
Luke Sanders, that's right. Okay, gotcha. Cool hand Luke.
Yeah, I like to fight him and stuff.
Any particular reason you'd want to fight him?
Just because Chris was gonna fight him, so
okay.
He didn't get to fight him, so I'll fight him.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I'll take care of that. How's Chris doing, by the way? Any fight news with him?
He's doing good. He's just training. Hopefully, he fights in 2-3 years. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, it's good. You're still not making his dinners, are you?
Nah.
We cleared that up in the last interview. It's okay. So we're
now
all
making Brandon's now, so I'm staying at Brandon's.
Oh God! Oh, cool. Okay, that makes sense. There you go. Hey, what did you think of Brandon? Obviously, getting that huge win, and he's now going to be fighting Brandon Moreno. You must just be thrilled for him and the team in general, just to see him get an opportunity like that.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited for that, man. It's so crazy watching him fight. It's like pumps me up. It's pretty cool. We have a big team. And there's a lot of people coming up, so really excited and stuff.
And you're part of this wave too, because you joined the gym a few years ago, and now you got Brandon in there. You've got Chris Gutierrez. You got Yusuf. I know Yusuf lost, but still, he's got a good record overall this year. He's fought 4 times, right? So it's been cool to see you guys, because when you think of Factory X, the history of it, you think of like Joe Warren and Chris Camozzi and guys like that. But now you guys are really sort of making a name for the gym too. That must be cool to be a part of that.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. I'm excited and stuff. Like I said, we got a good team in there. We train hard all the time when we're in there. So
I know I can feel the enthusiasm. I know you're not showing it, but I do feel the enthusiasm. So there you go. When it comes to that, I'm just giving you a hard time. Any fan feedback from this win? A lot of fans giving you props. I'm sure some people bet on you too as the underdog.
Yeah. A lot of people bet on me, and pretty much got a lot more people now. So following me, so it's pretty good.
Yeah. By the way, I got to mention, it's hard to find you on Instagram because you have your username as your actual your Instagram name. So if you type in Jonathan Martinez, you actually can't find you. Did you know this?
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you got to change your name, on your actual name on your Instagram. If you put Jonathan Martinez, then it'll be easier for people to find you. The only way I can find you is if I type in Dragon.
Yeah.
So there you go. A little Instagram tip here, not just talking fights. So there we go. You mentioned getting back in there in December. So how long are you staying at home, and then when are you planning on going back to Colorado?
I'll stay home for 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, and then go back to Colorado.
Okay, that's good. And what's downtime looking like right now? Watching any TV shows or getting in any video games?
No, I'm trying to get in the video game because I don't really play video games, and I don't know, probably just I've been watching that show, Lucifer. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, no, of course. My wife watches that. She's all into it. So it's good. I hear.
It's good. So I've just been getting into that. So
awesome. Well, Jonathan, congratulations on the win. Like I said, awesome performance against Thomas Almeida. Just remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you have any sponsors or shout outs, the floor is yours.
On Instagram, it's Martinez 3 Jonathan, and on Facebook, Jonathan Dragon Martinez, my fan page and stuff.